Finn begins to change and grow. At times he's a bit pathetic, at times he's manipulative and inconsiderate, at times he succumbs to self-doubt, and as he grows and learns more about himself and his place in life, he has periods of depression, angst, and confusion. Finn is experiencing the many aspects of being a teenager and learning to cope with grief and regret. Many people succinctly summarize this period of Adventure Time as emotionally dark. And that's how it ties into the aggression imagery. When an eclipse, occultation, or transit occurs, an object is blocked by something, either partially or completely, depending on which event we're describing. Finn's metaphorical light was obscured during a stage of puberty when Finn was dealing with some self-destructive aspects of himself. I don't think I need to reference 80s pop music to convince people that an eclipse is typically associated or is a symbol for dark times in one's life. So the point is, an egress in astronomical terms marks the ending stage of an eclipse or occultation, the ending of obfuscation. Finn is in the process of transitioning out of puberty. I would say he started the egress back when he embraced life in the episode Comet. This episode is an allegorical representation that our hero is moving beyond his stage of adolescence and becoming an adult. So let's now tie the three attributes I've outlined previously into this allegory of regression from adolescence. Using clues and formulating an escape route out of a labyrinth is representative of how you can't become an adult by trying to emulate what you think an adult should act like. Doing research and constructing a guide on how to act grown up will simply result in a farcical facade. A person does not rationalize their way into acquiring the label of an adult. That label is associated with how that person intuitively acts. That might seem a tad silly when Finn is shouting, "Ba ba 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 ba," but that just goes to show how being an adult is not at all equivalent to having a stiff, no-nonsense personality. Integration of the second attribute is quite obvious, since it has to do with shedding your old identity, and the process of becoming an adult does involve taking on a new identity. It also includes finding oneself in a new and unknown place in life, which is demonstrated well visually by Finn wandering through the landscape with no knowledge of where he actually is. Finn essentially going primal is representative of how transitioning into an adult often means you will be a greenhorn at many things. You will have a lot of learning to do from square one, from the ground up. In a sense, it can feel like you're reverting to the basics, which is what Finn is doing in the sense of survival. Finn is taking on a back-to-the-basics lifestyle. If you're having a hard time understanding what I'm trying to get at here, think of the episode Rattleballs, where Finn learns better swordsmanship. Finn has been killing monsters with swords for practically his whole life, and yet he is still terrible at swordsmanship and needs to start back from the basics. Well, that's what being an adult often feels like. And just like with the allegory of seeing things from a different perspective, while you do abandon your old identity to transition into an adult, it's typically just a temporary phase. The first stages of an adult can make you feel like you're a different person, but after you manage to embrace adulthood, you often find out you've still retained all the things that made you who you were. Again, everything stays, but changes ever so slightly. The third attribute relates to the simple concept that you can't try to grow up. Trying to grow up, more often than not, merely delays the entire process. Transitioning into an adult is just a thing that happens naturally on its own. There is mild overlap with the first attribute here, but the difference is in the scale. The first attribute is about nitpicking the details, while the third attribute is about how if you're constantly thinking or concerning yourself with whether you're grown up or adult enough, you're actually being rather childish. Only when Finn stopped trying to egress entirely did he manage to actually egress. The moral in this sense is that growing up is not something you should concern yourself with. It's not worth fretting over, and one day you may find yourself surprised that you're already an adult. Heck, I think it's apt that Finn actually freaks out at first when he finds himself back inside the Hall of Egress, because many of us realize how great being a kid was only after we have started transitioning into becoming adults. I gotta bring up the snowman again for this emerging from adolescence allegory, as again, it serves as symbolism of the easy but indiscernible answer. Sometimes, to transition into an adult, you just have to get your life in proper order, get the snowman in proper order. But from where we stand, that's not as easy or obvious as some onlookers.
I need to pay attention. They had something they could do on standby and draw, but they chose not to. They had no interaction, and that led to this incredibly strange end board I have. Oh my god, sphere mode. Are they just straight up on Winged Dragon or something? Oh, they're on Runic. Monster effects. Pretty cool floodgate, honestly. They're getting Wing Dragon of Ra back either way. I think I could have tried stealing with Natasha. But, well, it's a little too late now. Ah, dang, they're destroying Dynamondo, so I can't. Oh no, wait, they're special. Let's tribute Dyna right away. You know, DA isn't actually all that useful right now. Oh, they surrendered. Hand traps are worthless. We might get some mileage out of this. So I'm putting it in. Other than that, there really realistically isn't a lot I could be doing. I don't have many side deck options to deal with this matchup. Good hand. The same is true for you. Oh shit, they're using Labyrinth along with Runic. That's interesting. I think I'm actually just gonna pass here. Labyrinth, Runic, makes no difference. I can't get OTK'd on an empty board with their thing. I'll take the 3000 gladly. Yeah, this is what Runic is primarily meant to be used for, according to many. A powerful stalling engine to be used for stalling. Doesn't matter what I show in my hand, they already know why. Should I be playing around Nibiru? That's a big, big welcome. Big, big welcome. It's like how whenever I say fucking whatchamacallit, they're gonna lock me out of rituals. Alright. No normal summons yet. They don't have Coup Clock, they can't activate that yet. I think right now the priority should just be to get negates. I'm not sure how one negate is gonna work though, but that's what I'll be trying to do. And a gate that can be beaten over as well. I don't have enough materials either way, I just realized. Did he have a battle fader or something? Maybe they're on bluff mode. Let's destroy it. Alright. That was a poor play of Labyrinth. I mean, admittedly, they kinda had pretty bad hand on both games. But I was gonna play Labyrinth for my second game. That was a pretty inspiring deck list. MGL. The monster negate floodgate thing. I don't know. Skill drain is still powerful, but I mean, that card probably isn't limited to one. Oh my god, it's Snake Eye Fire King. Draw unlocks very low impact against Labyrinth. So I'd say nothing wrong with disabling that. Or pitching. Is this actually just pure Snake Eye? Snake Eye Oak looks like fucking trash, man. Like, that design looks boring as fuck. But like, the character designers literally just cobbled together a human-looking thing that isn't human. Like, wow, how original. Poplar's the best design out of the entire Snake Eye family. Because it's cute. Look at the little wing thingy and the flappy thing. It isn't trying too hard, it's honest about what it wants to look like. Mask and Little Knight should really just be banned already. They don't have Apollosa anymore, but they sure do still have Little Knight. And Masquerena, and Promethean Princess, and Ambler Whale, and the list goes on. That being said, this matchup is not unbeatable. Unfortunately, I'm a fucking stupid idiot. Who the fuck are you? Alright, that is sparking. This took a while. I need to check the recording. That's a big bird. They've got an interruption via Promethean Princess in the grave. They can put in Masquerena and link her into something. They've got this big boy and this big boy to deal with both. What the fuck am I supposed to do here? I'll start with prosperity. I'm just gonna banish 3. Chaos Angel, Tri-Brigade. Actually, they're gonna be banished face down, so I'm not revealing any information here, so let's just banish all the low impact ones. Chaos Angel is not low impact, but you know, I have 3. They had a second lock, scroll and lock. What the fuck? Okay, I was gonna go for Cook Lock, but it doesn't seem like that's possible anymore. Normal summoning Ariana isn't gonna do anything. Alright, that's perfectly fine. Alright. Can Terrace of the Overroot set Link monsters? The answer is obviously no, right? Let's just start with Welcome Lab. Why are they activating Little Knight right away? Were they sending? Okay. Alright, we really only have one viable target here. Alright, yeah. This isn't gonna do anything. Can they immediately flip up what I set? I guess let's try setting Poplar. I don't know what to choose here. Labyrinth just plays in the draw phase. And they're just pivoting to Fire King combo instead. Yeah, I think I triggered Overroot too early. Pretty sure I'm just dead now. Honestly, I don't know why I did this. I don't actually know what to return to hand. Just the boss monster, I don't know. How come it isn't like Dueling Nexus where we can still see their attack and defense stats? Oh my god, it's not. Oh no, it's a different effect, that's why. Let's see this through to the end. Ah, there's Fire Princess. Yeah, no, we're scooping. What? They scooped on welcome. What kind of baloney is that? Alright then. Dang it. Oh, I forgot to. Bollocks. It was far too much ammo. I wasn't gonna make it out. one way or another. I need to read my opponent's cards.